It used to frustrate the heck out of me when I would hear motivational speakers say, if you want to fulfill your dreams and goals, you have to find your why. It frustrated me because I knew they were right, but I didn't totally understand it. But now I finally understand how to find your why, how to keep your why, and why you need your why. Hello friends and welcome back. And if it's your first time here, my name is Lindy and I help women see their potential, change their mindset, and grow fulfilling lives. If that's something you're ready to do, then please subscribe and stick around. If you're anything like me, you have had dreams since you were very young. But as you grew older, you put some effort into those dreams, and when they don't start taking off the way you imagine they should or would, or maybe you just have been too timid to really go hard, then you get discouraged and you make excuses for not continuing on. You think maybe I'm not supposed to do it, and then you put it on the back burner, and then you get distracted with a new project, and then that one's not taking off hard, so you do another one, and then you're jumping from project to project, and nothing's happening, and then you're completely discouraged and you completely give up on everything, and you're doing some career that you don't even really want to do. But a whole year goes by, and then boom, there's your original dream right back in front of you again. And then you do the same cycle again for another year and another year and another year and another year. And now it's almost time where you're supposed to retire, and you haven't even begun to do what you've always dreamed of doing. But that's okay, because we're still alive and we can still do them. So, how do you find your why? And why is it important to have your why? And how do you keep your why? This is what I found myself doing that was sabotaging my dreams from manifesting. So I have my dream, right? And I'm start putting the action into it. And then I compare myself and I go, oh my God, nobody needs to listen to me. There's so many other people out there that say things so much better. Nobody needs to read my story or read my self-help book when there's so many other people out there who write so much better. This is where finding your why comes in. Well, Lindy, I had to ask myself, why do you want to do these dreams? I always end up, I kind of whittle it down with all of these reasons. But then it always comes back to this. What am I doing when I feel the absolute most satisfied? And I know it's when I share something with somebody at just the right time. And it's exactly what they needed to hear that strengthens them to pick up their foot and put it forward one more step that leads them in a positive, uplifting direction. Nothing makes me happier than that. So that's my why, right? I mean, that's a great why. It's an easy why. But I would lose my why when I would hear other people say similar things, share similar stories, write similar things, or even if they're just writing stories, and it would make me feel very insecure about my own abilities. But once I pushed aside those insecurities and accepted once and for all, this is my desire, this is my dream. I heard somebody say something recently that just really pushed me over the edge of once and for all going hard after the dreams that I desire. They said, you're not behind, you're on your journey. So I can't compare myself to other people's ability and expertise. I can only compare myself to me and continue making progress and getting better at my dream compared to how I used to be at it. I realized that once and for all made the decision to really be the person that I see myself on the inside, to follow that dream and accept once and for all, this is who I am and this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Once I made that decision, now I have my why. And the why is because this is what I'm supposed to be doing. It's when I feel the most satisfied is when I'm doing and fulfilling this dream. That's my why. And I can't let any insecurities rattle me and make me throw my why out the window and then start that cycle again of putting it on the back burner, going after other things. Another year goes by and I just have to accept some career in front of me that isn't, while I'm thankful for it, it's not my passion. So if you will do this, make that decision once and for all that you are keeping that dream. You're not letting it go. It's there for a reason. Then you're going to find your why. Why is this important? And lastly, you are going to get absolutely obsessed with your dream. You're going to focus on it so hard that you see this is who you are, and you're going to keep reminding yourself of your why and manifest this dream, because there are people in this world who need to see you in your dream. Somebody needs to see you, to hear you in your dream. And I don't care what it is. It might seem frivolous and unimportant to somebody else. That doesn't matter. If it's important to you, if it's something you love, then it's important to somebody else. It's something they love. And other people are waiting for you to manifest your dream. Thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. And again, please subscribe, and I will see you again next week.